gravity. And we've had engineers come in and shoot the gravity on it, and it can be gravity line.
What is going to be the cost of the city to do that and of the
like I said, Mr. Parks is working on that.
Okay. Because with them, I know a lot of them that's had it annexed in, they actually, have to provide a certain amount of money for us to do that, because I know we just can't just do it.
But he was working on that, and I was on vacation, and I never thought about asking, to be honest with you.
Because usually when it's annexed in, we have to get together with you and make sure, because the city just can't do it all,
Right.
without the owner that's getting it annexed in.
Well, it's a developer's expense.
Yes,
I'm
yes.
not sure what all that is.
Yes.
Not a lot of money.
Is that something our guys can put in?
Yes and no. I mean, we could probably put it in, but the state's gonna tell us no. So,
Right.
there it is.
Okay.
They're asking cost.
Sewer, probably looking about 250,000 for the sewer in down there.
As the
Have a 2-year
developer,
rating.
the developer,
No, it'll be on the city.
the city.
I was fixing to say, I think it's gonna be on the city. But like I
Anytime you
said,
annex property into the city, you're taking on the services for the city.
I know you take on the services, but I thought to provide it, there was a certain cost that was actually, that the
When the
developer had
developers
to.
come in to put the line in, they'll pay for their own lines going to their properties.
Okay.
But we have to have a main line there for them to discharge sewer to. That'll be a 2-year, as in the planning services, there's a 2-year period to get that sewer put in. The water's already down there, across the road.
Am I not reading section 1, the last sentence of section 1A and the last section of section 1B properly then? Is that the opposite of what you just said? And I'm wrong.
Well, it says on the second line, it says the town provides the public sewer system.
Uh-huh. Cost shall be provided at developer's expense. It says that 2 times. Once for the water, once for the sewer.
To extend that line to their property, they will
Any
have to
development
pay
of
for
this
that.
property can connect to the water, the paying connection fee outlined with the extension of services from the water main to the developer's property address. Cost shall be provided at the developer's expense. That tells me it's the whole thing. So I'm reading this wrong, or I'm right. It's one or the other. So that is absolutely not clear that if what you're saying is the opposite.
Now, from the water line to their property, they'll have to pay a tap fee and pay for the water line from that tap, main water line to their property.
Okay?
But for us to have a transmission line, which provides the services to all the properties down through there, the town of Dover would be paying for that, just like we have in the past.
No, they just pay to hook onto it.
Correct. They pay their tap fees, just like anybody else would.
See, it does say that here.
Yeah, it says, I mean, the second
That's
line
what-
says the
that's
town
what I
provides the
thought.
public sewer system.
That's what
So
I
the
thought.
water
I
main
thought
and
that's the
sewer
way
main.
it had
A
worked.
main is a main, a main is not a
Mhm.
tap. A main is not a
Right,
service.
main is the main,
Right.
so
Main is
it's the
main.
line.
So that says that, so we need to probably get Exhibit A to say the right thing then. And then we would have to look at the cost of that.
This is the way it reads for it, that we've done.
Well, it says there too, the town provides a public water system. Which the water line is already there.
See, I thought we provided the service, but when it was a new line there, because I know when that went out on Colson, there was some controversy about that. And I thought that the developer had to help pay once we annexed it. Now,
Just
you know,
leave
and that's
people
what
like
it
this
says
and see
here.
how you say.
That's what it says here too. I mean, Derek, we don't want y'all to pay something you don't have to,
It
but
says
we
the
don't,
town
you
provides
know.
public sewer, but I just wanna make sure we're all
That's what
right.
it says.
I'm new to this, I don't know.
Okay.
You can handshake it with Derek right now and be done with it.
Because it says upon annexation, the town of Dover will extend services on the effective date of annexation. But then it goes on to say what you were saying, that the developer
Well, I mean, it says the town provides public sewer system, but if you need further clarity, as Mr. Parks pointed out, on that the developer pays from that point to their property, the town of Dover pays for
They'll
the
have to have a
access.
line there to discharge that. If they don't have a sewer main, there's no way to run sewer back to the city, up there at the sewer treatment plant.
Right, I realize.
And that's the way I was thinking.
Otherwise, there's no services to get.
But I guess I was just looking to see with the expense, the way it reads, who's gonna pay for what? That's-
Because it wouldn't make a lot of sense if somebody bought property farther out and they wanted to annex it.
Kind of when you read
And
it
then they had to
together.
pay for half of that.
It's almost like it has a double meaning, so it, you know, it.
With the
you know,
extension of
yes,
services
yes,
from the water main
Yes,
to the developer's property. Or property.
Extension of services from the water main is a tap from the water main to the property.
Where would the water main go, on the same side of the street, sir?
The water main, the water line is on the opposite side of the street.
Joyful.
But I mean, that's, you know, they can have it bored and, they pay for all that to tap into that water line. Because the water line is already there.
The city wouldn't pay the board under the road.
No, the customer or whoever bought the
the
lots would have
developer,
to.
whatever they do, right.
And I think that's where the confusion is. That's where the extension of the services from the sewer main or water would be from the developers. And that's what it's talking about.
How far is the water main? It says the water main's there already,
The water main is already there, yes.
on the, what we call it, the south side of the street.
Yeah.
It's on the opposite side.
So where would the sewer main, what line, where would it be?
The
Same
sewer
line?
main would have to be on the same side as the property.
It's extended down from Dollar Tree.
Okay.
Correct.
That way.
The
'cause
manhole
it's
sets
extended
actually,
down.
the last manhole
So-
sets in front of USDA.
Okay.
And that's where the
So that's
main,
with a pump too. How big, that's probably an 8?
probably, it just depends.
Not exactly sure right now.
Yeah,
I mean, how big is that from the Farm Bureau out? Is that an 8?
Farm Bureau.
You said-
USDA is,
Oh, yeah, sorry.
yeah, it's an 8-inch line from that to the pump
An 8-inch
station.
line. So you have a manhole there, that's a terminal manhole.
Yes.
So he would build a collector down into there. Could we force him to put a collector here and then put it to the same spot and then run the force main from the middle, or do you think it's?
No, we would have to, that's what this is saying, the town of Dover would have to run the sewer line from, it'd be a ending manhole right here, and have to run down to this manhole at USDA and connect in.
And then for that, we get 10 more customers that are gonna put commercial rates, and then we'll pay for it in however many million years, however long it takes. Well, that's the way it works, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
I think that, probably if I read that twice, I think it actually is clear. I think you're right. It just took 3 times to read it. Sorry, y'all. I appreciate you bringing me
I
around.
was
to it.
doing the same
Just
thing,
clear.
because that's why I had questions.
We have the same
so
mental problem. That's not
yeah,
good.
that's it. Sorry,
Just
y'all.
blame it on the eclipse.
It's the eclipse, I'm
The
sorry.
eclipse.
Yeah, that's what it was. I looked at the sun too long today.
Further
So
discussion?
you said 11, there'll be 11 lots there, right?
That's what,
It's 10 lots.
It says 11 here.
Oh, it's 11.
It says 11 here.
Maybe, well,
It
when
says
we
11
redid the
lots.
survey,
That's what it's got on the subdivision part.
Yeah, 11 total.
okay, I see what he did. Yeah, we just redid this, 10 mounts, that's right.
So it'll be 11.
Okay. Yeah, 11, okay. So yeah, we're looking at 11 lots then. Yeah, we adjusted it right here around
The drive-through.
the driveway.
Okay.
You've already had that surveyed?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yeah, motion to vote, right? Right. So do I have a motion to vote on this?
I'll make a motion.
Second motion.
Second motion. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Unanimous. Keep spelling unanimous, sorry about that, Jim.
Oh, you're fine.
Any other business?
That is part of that, the Dover town, if I may, sorry.
Yes, sir, please, by all means.
In the zoning ordinance, zoning of annexed territory, concurrent with the annexation of additional territory into the town of Dover shall be the zoning of that property in the amended official zoning map in accordance with the provisions of section 7.090 of this ordinance. Planning Commission shall make a recommendation to the Board of Mayor and Aldermen as to the appropriate zoning classification for the property.
So we need to make a recommendation. Okay. So we can make a motion on that.
So it needs to be zone 3, C2.
Got a zoning
C2, C2.
If that's the recommendation, the Planning Commission will recommend.
Let's go ahead and make a, do I have a motion to zone this area C2?
I move that we zone it as C2.
I have a second. Second, all in favor? Aye. Aye, aye.
And just be clear, this is a recommendation to the council.
To the council,
make the
to make the
decision.
terms, yes, that is clear as a bell, sir, thank you. Always appreciate it.
Who seconded that?
Me.
Archie.
Who motion?
I did.
So they won't go to council, front of council tonight, will
Yes, they'll go for it.
Yes, if it passes here, then
they will?
Okay. Now, is there any other additional business? Motion to adjourn.
Motion to adjourn.